Sulayman Nazif Pasha was a rare figure during a chaotic period of Ottoman history, which was full of corruption, despotism, and ethnic tensions. He was born in the year 1870 in the city of Diyarbakir in the Ottoman Empire. He was fluent in the Turkish, Arabic, Persian, and French languages, and was a highly intelligent politician who served in multiple positions within the Ottoman government. In 1909, Nazif Pasha was appointed as the governor of the province of Basra. During this period, Nazif Pasha established close relations with the Arabs of the region, and he hosted many tribal leaders in order to address their grievances with the Ottoman central government. During his reign as the governor of Basra, Nazif Pasha also mediated many tribal disputes between tribal leaders in Ottoman Iraq and Abdul Aziz ibn Saud. Therefore, Nazif Pasha was able to ensure that the southeastern borders of the empire were peaceful and free from conflict. In 1913, Nazif Pasha was appointed as the governor of the province of Mosul, where he gained widespread popularity. Sulayman Nazif Pasha ordered the construction of various new bridges and roads in the city of Mosul, including the famous Nainawa and Al-Najafi streets. During his time as the governor of Mosul, Nazif Pasha engaged with a variety of ethnic communities such as Kurds and Armenians, who all expressed their grievances towards the Ottoman government in Istanbul and their racist policies. Nazif Pasha spoke out against the nationalist policies of the new Ottoman government, and he was openly critical of corrupt Ottoman officials such as Talat Pasha and Rashid Pasha. Nazif Pasha was also a vocal critic of the pan-Turkist policies of the new Ottoman government. He once stated, "I am first a Muslim, then Ottoman, and lastly Turkish." He rejected Turkish nationalism, and he established strong relations with many Kurdish tribal leaders in order to try and prevent ethnic conflict within the Ottoman Empire. Nazif Pasha was also against religious discrimination towards minorities such as Christians and Yazidis. After being appointed as the governor of Mosul, Nazif Pasha returned hundreds of stolen religious items that had been previously confiscated from the Yazidi community in Mosul. Sulayman Nazif Pasha was also against the massacres and deportations of Armenians by the Ottoman government. During his time as the governor of Mosul, Nazif Pasha granted refuge to hundreds of Armenian women and children who were escaping persecution in Anatolia, and he prevented massacres of Armenians from taking place in his province. In 1915, Sulayman Nazif Pasha was appointed as the governor of Baghdad. He was welcomed by the people of Baghdad, who saw him as a reformer and someone who was going to end corruption. However, after a few months, he resigned from the government after clashing with Ottoman military generals who insisted on interfering in political affairs. Nazif Pasha then left Iraq and went to Istanbul, where he dedicated himself to journalism and writing. Nazif Pasha became disillusioned with politics as he began to witness the inevitable downfall of the Ottoman Empire. Eventually, British and French forces began to invade and occupy different parts of the Ottoman Empire. After the French occupation of Istanbul, Nazif Pasha spoke out against the French and wrote anti-French articles in the famous Ottoman newspaper known as Hadisat. Therefore, he was exiled to the island of Malta. Sulayman Nazif Pasha returned from exile after the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, and he died in Istanbul on January 4, 1927. Throughout his life, Nazif Pasha wrote a wealth of literature, including his book on the history of the decline of Ottoman Iraq,